Hello, welcome to the first of 3 Dollify videos of the LEGO Batman Movie Collectible Minifigures Series 2, BrickoMotion. Let's start with the most interesting figure, at least for me. Mermaid Batman obviously gets a mermaid tail, but in black with golden highlights, because gold is basically shiny yellow. I think the buffed up naked torso piece fits him perfectly, and for the head, I did my little trick. The first time I ever used this trick with the contraption was while dollifying the LEGO Batman Movie Series 1, so I find it fitting to use it in this video as well. I borrowed the face from another Batman in this same series because, while the figure Mermaid Batman is happy, I think the doll needs to be just ecstatic. He's joining the club of LEGO mini-doll mermaids, and that's incredibly awesome. So I think the mermaidification turned out really well, and the trident as an accessory is also just spot on. The only thing he's kinda missing are the shells, so I figured I could show you how he would look like if he had some, so you can decide which one you like more. But why is Batman dressed as a mermaid? I'm not sure, but it could have something to do with the party that's going on in his house. For that occasion, Alfred's wearing a shiny white, silver, goldish suit, which I love. Mini dolls still don't have white suit pants, just pants with boots, so that means I had to paint a part of the boot away to make this work. Even though you can still see where the boot was. Painting with white. The torso I hijacked from Prince Eric because it seems so fitting that I couldn't resist. And it meant less painting. Now for his face, I did paint that. I gave him the little mustache, and I painted the eyebrows grey, just to make the mini doll's face seem a bit older. And I think it looks great. Not perfect, but still great. He's totally rocking the outfit. Also dressed in a white shiny outfit is Harley Quinn. And I love her outfit as well. I decided to go with completely white pants, and I repainted a bit an original LEGO torso. It was mostly magenta before, and now it's shiny. I'm incredibly happy with how it turned out, and it looks simply gorgeous. Oh, and I mustn't forget the tutu. The tutu is the first of many accessories I had to make for this series, and I tell you how you can download them in a second. Because of all of the glitter it has, it's simply perfect for this outfit. So I'm really happy how this Harley turned out. It might be my favorite dollification in this series. Maybe. Probably. She just looks so good. And I couldn't resist trying on the Sia wig on her as well. I think she still looks pretty good. Let's see who was singing at the party. Black Canary. I was so happy that I got to reuse this black piece because it really did take me an eternity to paint it. I thought about just using this torso on her and just ignore the jacket she has, but then I figured, why not try and make it? For that, I designed a mini doll accessory that would serve as an overlay over the torso. It took me quite a few tries to get this sort of right. Anyhow, I designed this. I am not completely happy with how I painted it, but by the time I was at this iteration for the jacket, time was running out and I just had to get it done. I used Sharpies on a photo paper, and it's not the most ideal thing that I could have done, but it is what it is. Oh, and I also used the head with the custom eyebrows, because that makes the doll look more like the minifigure. I like her. I just hope they can sync together. Somebody else in white came to the party as well. Jor-El, Superman's father. To get the grey stripy things on his skirt, I also made an apron and then painted the stripes onto it. And for the armor, I got something for that as well. It's again a paper overlay. It just covers the torso and makes the illusion of him having an armor. Isn't that great? No painting needed. Well, except for the paper, but that's kind of easier to do, although not as effective. He also gets the face with the eyebrows and the beard painted white, so he looks older. I think he's even kinda accurate if you ignore my horrible painting skills with Sharpies again. I'm using only paintbrushes from now on. Or not. And I'm happy that I even got the little Superman logo, and I find it not horribly bad. Now you might think General Zod came to the party only to trash it, but then you might notice that he looks like he's having a bathrobe on, and that he's reading a newspaper. By the way, I love the newspaper. I find it funny. So he's just chilling. He might even go to the pool or something later on. That's why I decided to make him barefoot and give him this beautifully painted torso. Because I love this torso so much, and it's kinda, sorta, somewhat similar to the thing he's wearing as a figure, so I'm using it. He actually gets the same headpiece as Jor-El, just painted black. It's incredible how much of a difference a tiny bit of paint makes. And I think that in the end, the minidolls is quite convincing. But I will not kneel, nor Zod. So he didn't turn out to be the villain here. Ha! Who knew? But guess who is? The Clock King. He came a bit late to the party, so now he's ticked off. I used a Lego Friends ski outfit for him, because of the color scheme being so fitting and all. But just to make it a tiny bit better, and because I already had an overlay accessory made, I decided to paint a few clocks for him. Now this is an overlay that didn't turn out that horrible. It seems that the darker Sharpies are a bit better to paint with. And with the cape and clock head on, I think he's almost perfect. He's missing the undies over the pants part, but I'm pretty glad I skipped that. And if you like the accessories I made for this video and you would like to make some of your own, there's no need for you to do what I did and guess the right size after many iterations. You can just go to BrickoMotion.com, sign up to my newsletter that will come to your inbox monthly-ish, and you will get the link to a hidden downloads page where you will be able to download the printables. Then all you need to do is print them, paint them, cut them out, and use them. I know it still seems like there's many steps involved, but trust me, that's still less than you having to design them from scratch yourself. Meanwhile, at the party. You had a party and didn't invite me? That's actually my line. Oh, sorry, didn't know that. Well, now you know. Yeah, I'm gonna go and work on some alternatives. Good. But be sure to Google if the stuff you want to use has already been used before. Especially by me. Bye bye!